Good evening, everyone. It is May 21st, 2023. The weekly outlooks on both the ES and Nasdaq were posted shortly, just a little bit ago. So if you want more references to all this stuff, you can go look at those videos. Let's get right into it. Over on the ES, how am I looking to trade this guy? Well, looks like the external trading hours once again has taken my trade idea, which is that I wanted to be long 89. That just being the point of control from Thursday's session, right around that 41.88 number where we had some key resistance back in February, that kind of 88 to 94ish area, which became the April RTH high of the month, that 94 and 3/4 number. So I wanted to get long off of that 89ish spot, and I still do want to get long off that 89ish spot. Uh, Above there, I want to be long 93/4. That just being the 95% value area low from this from that Friday session where we held the bid numerous times as well. I want to be long there only if we get an open above 98/4. The idea being is that I want to see us opening above the first standard deviation of weekly VWAP, showing me we have strength up here. Above there, if we do not have that strength, if we open below that 98/4 number, I want to be short '08 halves. The idea being is that that is above the 87% weekly value area high. That is the Q1 high. That is also the VWAP close from this session. Keeping a note that this is all one session here, where we had this nice major churn in the morning and then just dumped it out into the close, into this lower balance. We had kind of two main balances here, and I want to be short at that '08 number, the highs of this lower balance. The idea being is that the ES has been generally weak. We're coming into a Monday with no news, no real catalyst for pushing up higher. The Nasdaq is starting to look a little bit weak, a little bit tiresome. It looks like it may need a bit of a breather. So I do want to be short '08s. Above there, I want to be either short at 50.5 or settlement highs, or be short at 18.75 or 95% weekly value area high. I will consider perhaps a short at 23.5. The idea being is that that is where we pretty much turned around for the majority of this session, the RTH and the external trading hours both, that being our 95% daily value area high. The actual level that I was watching was 24.75, so perhaps that should be the actual spot. So I'm hoping I might get a better idea during the overnight session. Maybe something like that. Maybe a better idea during the overnight session. I do think if we crack these highs, we won't really get much more of an extension. Just looking at the thing, it's been trading in these tight ranges. We got 2 days of huge extension, and it's a Monday. There's no news, nothing huge coming out. Maybe we get a little run of these stops up to 42.30, get the short on, and then collapse down lower. So that's how I'm looking at that. Still want to be long 69/4 with that major auction from that Thursday session. That also being our VWAP close now, so great two factors there to get long. Below there, I don't think we'll be trading that to tomorrow. That'd be a 50-point move from where we're trading right now. Doubtful. Over on the Nasdaq, of course, I'm looking to buy dips on this thing and not really looking to short the rips. Obviously, like we discussed in the weekly outlook, this thing is breaking out of this 300 level, breaking out of this major 500 spot that I've been looking at, and now we're trading up around 900. A quick 600-point move from that 300 key resistance. So how am I looking to hit this thing? I want to be long 24.75, similarly to the ES, that 95% daily value area low where we were catching bids during that end of day around Friday. I want to be long there after a move into previous day's low, so I think it's right around 18ish. That also lining up, 14ish. 14/4 being the previous day's low, and 14 flat being the point of control. We built that volume and ramped up for that new high of day after that afternoon high was set on Thursday. Above there, I want to be long 851, the weekly and daily points of control. Idea being if distribution occurred in a larger time frame on the weekly time frame, if 851 was our distribution, being the weekly point of control, and the daily point of control, if we are up above it, anyone who is selling around there would be offside. Above there, I want to be long 889 and 3/4 if we open above 908, just like on ES where I want to see strength in order to get aggressively long. I want to see us opening above that 95% daily value area high at 908 and quarter and been taking the Thursday close long, which acted as really great support during that Friday overnight and pre-market session. And it was sort of an over-under level during the RTH. Above there, I will be looking at long at PDH if we get a gap up scenario. That daily high was looking really potent during the external trading hours. We started to cap it during the pre-market, and this just seemed to be an important level in general. Ended up being previous day's high. If we happen to gap up above it, I think we can get a good bid off there. Below that 824, not too interested in the long side until we get down to 740 and 3/4. That just being I know it looks like a huge move, but this is all just Thursday. This is all just Thursday's rip, this entire thing. 740 3/4 being that August swing high. I think there are more bids in there than it may look. And here as well, we had our major auction around that 95% Q3 value area high at 704 3/4. So getting long there as well. And I think that'll probably be it for the range on the day. You will notice there are no shorts on here. And I'm an aggressive short seller. However, I think that we are making our way up to the April 2022 point of control at 14,071/4, something like right there. And if we break that, I think we're heading to where these swing highs are set around 285. If not, the gap close, the RTH gap close at 310.5. So overall, I don't think the bullish move is quite done yet. I don't think that wave, if you want to call it that, is done quite yet. So I'm looking to be long, not looking to really get short until the structure shows me something a bit clearer. Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. 100% there will be changes to this pre-market after this Sunday, Monday Globex is traded out. So there will be updates to that. Have a great night and trade safe, you guys.